Then once you experience it, you're like, man, I can tell other people, they might not believe it either, but like it's still true and it still needs to be said.
I love that you said that, because I know a lot of people maybe just be pursuing trading just because of the fact that they think they just want to make a lot of money fast. Welcome back, everybody, to Be the Trader. Today is going to be a great day because we're out at Lance's rooftop here in Chicago. First off, thank you for bringing me out here, man.
My pleasure.
I really appreciate it.
You got lucky with the weather, so you can even do it.
Got so lucky. Like, we came here, we thought it was gonna be freezing, and it feels great. We're out here on a rooftop in October, which is awesome. So, Lance, I really want you to talk about, if you can answer the question of what is the best advice you've ever been given, and what is the worst advice you ever heard?
The best advice I've ever been given, I'm gonna combine two pieces. So one thing that I think was really great is James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. He tells how when he was a, I believe, college athlete playing baseball, his dad gave him the advice of, when you're on the field, play as if nothing else in the world matters. Give it your all. But the second you step off that field, act as if it didn't even matter at all. So whether you win or lose, doesn't matter. Like, you know, you did what you could. But when you're on that field, give it your all. And I think that really resonates with really trusting in the process. And it's something that I've tried to impart upon trainees and the people I work with is like, look, you can't really control the outcome. All you can control is your results. And when it's work time, give it your all. But the second it's the weekend or you're not supposed to be working or whatever your safeguards are, maybe after 8 p.m., no more phone, no more whatever, no more markets, then okay, just chill and have a great time. And I'd like to combine that with a piece of advice from my dad. And he would always say, you know, life is short, just chill, man. And he ended up passing away pretty early. And I think like both of those are like a really big lesson, right? Because people would think I'm super, super intense, super hardcore, must work 50, hours a day, 3,000 hours a week, $1 million a year.
Yes.
And like gung-ho, work out this, just super disciplined. And all that's true, right? That's part of playing the game and giving your all.
Yeah.
But outside of those things, like I know what I need to do to perform and be my best and achieve what I want to achieve. But outside of that, I recognize, hey, none of it matters. Life is short. I have fun. I travel. I do the things that I love. I spend time on relationships, friends, everything. And I think that's like really the best attitude, right? Because as we learned through COVID and all of us in our own ways, like life can be short and you do want to achieve what you want to achieve, but you also just want to live it up as if life is short because it is.
Man, dude, I love that you said that. And first off, thank you for sharing for everyone. Because I know that all of you are going to basically take this in. If you need to rewind it, you should, because what you just said just really hit me personally. Yeah. I really appreciate that.
And so many people, I'll just see on Twitter and talking to people, and they're like, oh man, like you need that hunger and you need that drive.
Yep.
Except you need it balanced with social activities and fulfillment and enjoyment. And
hey, we wouldn't be able to do these face-to-face interviews if it wasn't for our sponsor, Cobra Trading. So if you can just give them a few seconds of your time, we'd really appreciate it. Cobra Trading is the go-to broker for day traders and short sellers. And I'm not the only one saying this. In fact, Benzinga awarded Cobra Trading as the go-to broker for short selling. They have a heavy focus on direct market access order routing, so you have the fastest execution. They have some of the best locate prices and availability. They also have amazing customer service. I've experienced many different brokers, and it's why I use them every single day and why I'm proud to have them as our sponsor. Sign up now by clicking the Be the Trader referral link below and earn 1 free month of software with Cobra and 25% off all commissions. Now let's get back to the show.
And part of that, they'll think, oh, you didn't do anything, you didn't do that. And all of that might be true, but that's just because I didn't know any better back then, right? And I think over like the last decade, as I've gotten older and smarter and learned about this stuff, you really do need balance. And that balance is like going 110%, but then cooling the jets and just turning that phone off, not checking the markets, turning off the email and just saying like, look, okay, if you took a bad loss, figure out what you got to do to fix it, then just like, unwind. And that doesn't mean get hammered and get drunk and ruin yourself, but like, hit the gym, go out with friends, relax.
Enjoy your life and enjoy time, be happy, because it's short.
It is.
What about the worst advice you ever heard?
So the worst advice I've ever heard, I think I'll try and tackle just a broader thought, and it's I think what's really important is that with money or a certain achievement, I'll be happy. And nobody wants to believe that money won't make you happy, because here we are all out chasing it. We're in the financial markets, we're capitalists, we're Wall Street traders. And the truth is like, absolutely, like, trust me, I grew up with, not much money. I was working $26K a year while in debt for years. Like my special treat yourself was, $18 like dinner on a Friday and doing nothing the rest of the weekend, right?
Yeah.
And then to have this financial freedom, like, look, I'm not saying it's not great, and especially it frees you up to do like kind of what you want to do, and it relieves you of stressors. But I think you get caught on that, just what they call like the hedonic treadmill, right? Where like you adapt and your happiness set point adapts. And like reality is, I truly believe that like, yeah, money can help you from stress, but the real happiness comes like in just finding the day-to-day, the things you want to be doing and the people you want to be doing them with.
Yeah.
And I honestly think you hear that a lot, but nobody believes it, because I think it's one of those things you need to experience for yourself. And I've seen over the years with my trader friends, like everyone will start off with, oh, if I just have X amount, I'll be happy.
Right.
Then once they get X amount, as they approach that, all of a sudden it's X plus Y amount. Then it goes bigger and bigger and bigger. And you see all your friends around you end up stuck on that treadmill just because of human psychology. And like, you recognize that like, oh wow, like this was all a sham the whole time. And like, you hear it, but you never believe it. Then once you experience it, you're like, man, I can tell other people, they might not believe it either, but like, it's still true. And it still needs to be said.
I love that you said that, because I know a lot of people maybe just be pursuing trading just because of the fact that they think they just want to make a lot of money fast, and not because that they really love this, right? That they're going to take it could take them 10 years.
If you don't enjoy this game, right? It's not going to matter. Like you're not even going to have success at it, right? You can't brute force this thing. If it's not a passion of love and you're not engaged and intellectually stimulated, I've seen those people just fall off like flies, man. They never have any staying power, and they never achieve what they set out to do anyways because of that. And I think the people that have really had the most success tends to be the people that are doing what they love and finding ways to do it with the people they like as well. And once you have that, it doesn't matter about the money or anything else, because you already have it all, right? Like it just doesn't matter.
I love
and like, look at Avicii, who had all the money, fame, everything in the world you could ever imagine. Look at Anthony Bourdain, like look at Robin Williams. You can take all these examples, and like I tried to always keep that in perspective. And once I saw myself on that treadmill where I'm like, wait a second, like I said I'd be happy with this. I said I'd be happy with this. What actually makes me happy? And you look in, and then you just really recognize that, and you're like, man, that advice was out there all the time. I just had to find it for myself.
Man, well look, I know people are going to want to learn more about you, okay? And especially if I just heard this, I'd be like, okay, I need to follow this guy. I want to learn what you have to say. And if you could let people know where they can find you at, and I know you have an awesome charity, if you can let them know about that too, because I want all of y'all to check it out. Definitely check it out and support it. So would you let them know?
Awesome, yeah, I appreciate that. So I can be found on Twitter at @TheOneLanceB, all spelled out. And then the other thing I do mostly with my time is I run this nonprofit called the Impact Competition. And what we do is we host competitions at universities where we challenge students to solve the issues of a local nonprofit. And we're trying to turn these students into future volunteers, future philanthropists, and just socially minded individuals, and take their learning in the classroom back into reality while doing good for the world. And so the message I always try to impart upon people is everyone can give back in some way. Either money, time, or wisdom. And everybody wants to say, oh no, I don't need to do that because there's someone bigger, wealthier, smarter, wiser out there. But it needs to start with us. We need to be the change we want to see. And so I would challenge you all, the audience, to think to yourself, what thing each week or even each month, what little bit more can I do in my own unique, special way, right? We're not Bill Gates, we're not Elon Musk, we're not Warren Buffett or all these people, but there is something you can do, even if it's just helping someone out, even in the trading community. So thank you all.
Awesome. Thank you so much, my man.
Thank you.
Y'all check him out. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. I want to let you know that we want to help you reach your 2023 goals by giving away 10 bullet journals, one every single day until January 20th, Monday through Friday. Damn! All you have to do is comment below why you think you should win and click the link to enter. Thanks.